How important is credit?
Credit is extremely important because it affects certain parts of the loan. So you can get a loan with a 620 credit. You can get a loan with a 580 credit score. It makes
Mm,
it more difficult. You have to provide more documentation. It's more frustrating. They poke and prod. And the reason they do that because they look at your credit and they look at it as a risk factor. They look at it, if you have a 580 credit score and Bob has a 760 credit score, they figure the risk is higher with you. So it will be less stringent on Bob because he
sure.
already proven that he can make those payments. So that's a very good question because one of the things that we do too, once a person gets a home, well, I'm always saying this, once the 2 months are over and the novelty falls off and you're not as excited anymore because you got to make that mortgage payment, I always tell them, and we have this set up, I need to stay in touch with you because your credit, I want to make sure your credit is good. So whenever you go out to purchase other credit cards or cars or whatever, and we need this for down the road, down the future, because that helps you out. I don't want you to think it's one and done. I bought my house. Ooh, I finally got over the hump. You still need to get that credit together. So we have a plan in place to make sure after you purchase that credit, we work with that credit.
Great. I'm glad to hear you. So it's not closing a relationship once we close, it's opening a relationship long term. Is that what I hear you saying?
Absolutely. Oh yes, that's a given right there. Yes, absolutely.